You've landed in the confidence zone with Susan Axelrod, the confidence coach. This is a place for topics of information and inspiration, a place to support you to find your confidence, get bold, and get going. Activation is needed today at all levels. Don't wait for someone else to lead. Lead now where you are with what you have. Your energy and enthusiasm matters. Believe it or not, it impacts all of us. Find your confidence, get bold, and get going.
Hello, friends. I am live. Wow, it's been a long time since I have gone live. I want to ask you a question. Do you believe you can? Can what? I don't know. What's the thing that you can imagine that would be the biggest, hardest, scariest thing? Do you believe that you could do this? Something has come up for me. I'm not going to discuss it here, but something has come up for me in this category. And at first I was like, that's not even a thing. And then I moved forward to, could that be a thing? And then, is that a thing? And so I'm allowing it to register and process and synthesize and seeing what happens with it. But it made me mindful of how long it's been since I've come live to speak with you about these very important things. Today, we need people to find their agency and to feel excited and to feel enthusiasm and to be challenged and challenge others and to not take anything personally. Let's go, people. It's so hard today. It's like, you just want to just shrink down. But if you think about the people you're seeing who are showing up daily and you're following now and you're listening to, what do you think they're doing? You think they're not tired? You think they're not stressed and stretched and overwhelmed with everything that they have to do? They're showing up for you and for our country today. And so I want to ask you, how are you showing up? What is the big thing? Now, for you, it may be something deeply personal that you're working on, something big, something hard, something scary. That's fine. Been there, done that. Or it may be something external that you're working on. It may be a project, something for the community or something for the kids' school or something for your work or whatever it is. Also good, all good. The thing that isn't good is if you're feeling down, if you're feeling dimmed, if you're feeling dull, if you feel the agency has already drained out of you or is draining out of you, and you're not able to find any impetus to do the things that you know are good for you, that you know support your emotional, mental, physical, or spiritual well-being. What are some of those things? Now, many of you are. I see great projects on social media or talking, meeting up with people in person, and I'm always delighted. I always call in my own mother. My mother had a lot of intellectual curiosity, and she was curious about anything. Even if she didn't have an interest in it, she would ask questions about it, and then she would think about it, and then she would ask more questions. I find myself that that's the way I am these days. So I'm really coming here to you today. I am live. I haven't been live in so long. And to tell you the truth, it's easier to not be live. If you record things in advance, like I do with all my podcasts and things, then if it doesn't work out, delete. Or I don't happen to edit my videos. I don't do any video editing, but somebody could do that. But I'm showing up live here today to ask you, do you believe you can? And then the question is, can what? So recently, if you follow me, if you know me, over the last few months, I have been getting confident on AI. So confident that I actually wrote the AI Confidence Handbook for women leaders. We need women leaders. We need you if you're thinking about leading in any way, shape, or form in your work, in your community, in the world, even just in your family. And I want to know, do you know how to use AI confidently, authentically, and in a way that is controlled so that you don't get into addiction? I literally wrote the handbook on this, and I am delighted that I have been getting great feedback on this book. It's a book that I decided to upload to a downloadable application called Gumload. This isn't a book that I needed to publish on Amazon and become a #1 bestseller. I needed to get it up and available to you so that you can use it. You can learn what I talk about in part 1 about the grief that comes when you start realizing what AI is, what AI generativity chat is, and what it's done. And I am not kidding. I had to go through a grieving process, and mine was nearly a year. And so I actually talk about this, laying the groundwork for you to feel confident, ready, able to really use AI, what I call for good. Is AI going to replace us? I don't know. I'm not in charge of that. Is AI going to take over the world? I don't know. I'm not in charge of that. Can we use AI actively, intentionally for good? Yes, I am in charge of that. Yes, I am in charge of that. I've already written multiple books in the last 5 weeks. I've created multiple training packages. I have a training package if you want to be trained in how to use AI authentically, confidently, and so that you don't get into AI addiction. I've got a package for that. I've created other things. Wrote my next book. I created a class connected to my next book. This is my material. This is not what is called in my handbook AI as author. This is not a bogus like, oh, I want to do this. I want to be an expert on this and write a book on that. You can do that. You can do that today. Of course, you'll be found out very quickly that it's not authentic to you. And so anything that I'm producing, if you know me, if you've been following me for 15 to 20 years on social media, you're going to be like, yeah, Susan wrote that. Because my voice was already fully fleshed out and fully planted right here. I have nearly 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel. I have so many thousands of posts in social media of my own time. In my handbook, you're going to read that part of my grieving process was that I spent so much of my time personally, independently, using my creative imagination to craft out material for you to inspire and motivate. And now anybody can do this anytime they want. I'm like, what? But I'm not going to worry about all the people who are going to use AI in the fake way. I'm going to use it authentically. I'm going to use it to amplify, which you'll read about in my handbook. I'm going to use it to amplify the work that I've done. So I used it. I just used 6 of my tools that I've been creating over the last 20 years. And I included those in my next book that I am publishing in early March. And that's what I'm doing, using my own material, my own inspiration, my own excitement about sharing information and material with you to motivate you to really take action now. This is why I came live today. This is what I want to talk to you about. And I really want to ask you, do you believe you can? Because I'm here to say, if you believe it, you can see it. That's what I learned in my own personal trajectory. And that really is the truth. Do you believe you can? Do what? I don't know. What do you want to do? If you want to explore that, I'm available as a coach. But you don't have to hire a coach. You can think about it yourself. You can use your brain only. You're going to read about that a lot in my AI Confidence Handbook, and try to figure out what it is that you want to do. You don't have to do anything that everyone else is telling you you should do, as long as you ask yourself the question and you raise up, take a breath, let it go, and take action. Because let me tell you, friends, we need people to take action right now. All right, friends, that's it for today. I hope to see you again here soon. You can bet I'm going to be coming back live more frequently, talking to you about what we can all do to create change today. Talk to you soon.